What up, everybody? This your girl Lala, aka the baddest woman of YouTube, and I'm here for another video. I just finished watching Wrestlemania 36 Part 2, and I did watch Wrestlemania 31, 36 Part 1 last night. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell them about what I thought of Part 1 and Part 2. Disclaimer: I did not watch none of the kickoffs. Sorry in advance. I'll be forgetting about the kickoffs, but I didn't watch it. So I'm only gonna bring up what I saw on WrestleMania only. So I'll just watch the kickoffs later whenever I get a chance, or I might not watch it. So sorry. New to my channel, make sure you go ahead and click on the subscribe button down below, turn on your notifications, follow me on my social medias, and make sure you cop my merch. Later on down the line, I might do another photo shoot wearing my merch. Don't know when. And also, to all my wrestling fans out there, make sure you cop this mug, wrestling tee. That's on my sides. All right, let me stop playing around. Let me go ahead and start with part 1. The match for the tag team titles, the women's tag team titles, I'm going to say it started out a little slow because it looked like it should have been on SmackDown. But as it started building up momentum, so I'm going to say it got a little better. So with that match being said, congratulations to Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross for winning the tag team titles. Then we had, now this tag team ladder match was weird. I don't know if I wasn't paying attention on SmackDown Live, but what happened was that it was only a triple threat match with the Usos, Kofi Kingston, and Big E and John Morrison, The Miz as, the tag team champions. So we're like, okay, cool, we're going to have a triple threat match. But then I wasn't expecting one person representing the tag team. So I was just like, okay, I know I watched SmackDown, but I don't remember this part. So I know they probably had to change up a couple of things because of the whole, given the circumstances. So that was, but it was dope because they picked the right people, because you have Jimmy, who is a high flyer, and also like, whereas he moves like real quick and a super kicker, Kofi kicks is the same thing. So is John Morrison. So I'm not taking credit away from the other people like, Miz, Biggie, and Jay. Then with Jay and Jimmy, they both roll the same way. So I know these two had to do rock, paper, scissors backstage somewhere. Something. Okay. So it's a give and take. Plus, Kofi was on the promo for WrestleMania. That promo for WrestleMania, that introduction, it was weird. Okay, it was just awkward and weird. I don't know what to say about that. But all in all, the way this tag match ended was when we're thinking, okay, John Morrison got headbutted, but they was not paying attention to the fact that he had the titles in his hand, and when he fell off the ladder, Kofi and Jimmy are arguing, and then they just not realize what happened. I was like, whoop, there it is. Congratulations to John Morrison and The Miz for retaining the titles. Next, we have Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler. Now, these two girls right here, they was going at it. And if y'all know the backstory, I don't have to repeat myself. If not, y'all gonna probably have to look it up. What happened is that, I'm just gonna shorten it for you. Becky Lynch, the man. Shayna Baszler, this woman wanna go ahead and go through everybody and their mama. The women's division. I mean, she bit Becky Lynch in the back of her neck, like, girl, we biting bitches now? That's what we doing? Oh, I got some questions. We biting bitches. They fought. It looking like Shayna Baszler was going to be the new World Women's Champion, but somehow Becky Lynch got the win with the roll-up. So congratulations to Becky Lynch. Then the next match I want to go ahead and bring up is the not the Brock Lesnar match. Braun Strowman and Goldberg match. It was supposed to be Roman Reigns and Goldberg, but Roman Reigns ended up pulling out because of the whole situation. Like, he just said, you know what, I'm not gonna do it. I'm pulling out because he has a family. So and given with the circumstance with the situation, he was like, I'm good, love. And plus, with his situation, I'm good, love. He's smart. Okay, unlike some people be still out here partying, given their situation. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. So I'm not here to throw shade. No. Given the circumstance, he ended up pulling out. We had Braun Strowman. Now, that match with Braun Strowman and Goldberg, I'm not gonna lie, Goldberg gave Braun Strowman some spears. But all in all, Braun Strowman ended up winning. And from what I found out, somebody claimed that match was like 5 minutes. 5 minutes? That was, from what somebody else said, it was like shorter than the intro to Wrestlemania was longer than that match. I'm like, ouch, yikes, oh my God. Then we have the next match is Shinsuke Nakamura. Not Shinsuke, sorry. Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan for the Intercontinental title, accompanied by Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro for Sami Zayn. And then you have Drew Gulak accompanying Daniel Bryan. But here's the kicker. Everything was going good, but because Shinsuke and Cesaro got involved, even though it was only Drew Gulak, Sami Zayn ended up retaining the win. Can't get mad. Then the next match I want to go ahead and bring up, and I believe that was the main event. This Boneyard match. First off, we hear the Undertaker's music. We see the hearse. We see the Druids coming. Freaking AJ Styles come out the goddamn coffin. I said, y'all got me fucked up. And like on top of that, he rocking a red bandana. And then all of a sudden you hit vroom, vroom, vroom. And I was like, oh shit, that's the Undertaker. He riding out towards that cemetery. He had on a black bandana. So I said, so we flagging now? We flagging? Okay, that's what we doing. I ain't gonna lie, that match was freaking epic. And I knew the American Badass was coming. Because, let me tell you why, even though everybody was saying before, like, oh, I want the American Badass, da, 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 da. Y'all gotta wait. Sit down. Because I knew the American Badass was coming when Undertaker did that promo, and I saw that promo, and I saw it on my Facebook, and I shared it. I even shared it again when it had Ether playing in the background, okay? If you friends with me on Facebook, or you know my Facebook, it's already somewhere in my description box, it's there. I said, oh, they're going to bring the American Badass. And they sure did, because then afterwards, he started talking to AJ Styles like he wasn't shit. He was like, what's my wife's name? What you said about her? I was like, oh, shit. So then what was crazy, we thinking like, he was done with AJ Styles. He's like, no, I ain't going to bury you. All of a sudden, like, yo, he pushed mans in there, like, poof. And then what made it worse, like, AJ Styles had, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson involved. Then he got in the Druids involved. What would have been dope if Kane would have showed up? That would have been dope. Then, all of a sudden, you see flames, like, coming out of nowhere. It was too much. And then, after it was said and done, and AJ Styles got pushed in the grave one more time, got buried with the soil one more time, finally, when he removed that, whatever was covering that tombstone, it said Alan Jones. I think it said Alan Jones. Don't quote on me on that. It said 1977 to 2020. I said, oh, I was through. So I'm thinking in the back of my mind, like, I even said it on my Instagram, yo, part 2 better bring it, because the talk of the night was that Boneyard match. Then what comes in is now the match with Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley for part 2. Now, can you say Rhea Ripley's outfit was dope? Blue and white, even though she always wear black and white. She always wear all black. But she was wearing that blue and white. That outfit, it still stood out of her personality because she wears like ripped jeans. It was dope. Charlotte Flair, I love that outfit too. That whole purple and black outfit, it was dope as well too. Now these two girls are powerhouses. So it had me like, okay, who gonna win? Who gonna win? Who gonna win? But I said Rhea Nee looking all kind of crazy. I'm like, girl, get up. What we doing? I said, as long as she don't put in the figure four, she's safe. Child, that figure eight, not the figure four, the figure eight, excuse me. Yeah, that was it. Charlotte Flair was the new NXT Women's Champion. And then, whoop, there it is. I said, look, now everybody gonna talk about, well, she gonna bring down the whole women's division. Da, da, da. I said, no, she not. Don't say that. Then we got, what was the next match? Then we got the match with Otis and Dolph Ziggler. So now y'all remember what happened on SmackDown Live, right? The truth was exposed. And I remember a month ago or 2 months ago, I was texting my boy Elijah and I said, something tells me this don't look right. Sonya Deville had something to do with it. She messed it up and tried to hook up Dolph Ziggler and Mandy Rose. And I knew it. I knew it. Then what happened was the truth was revealed on Saturday. I mean, not Saturday, on Friday Night SmackDown. Then when the match came, they was going at it. But what was crazy, when Dolph Ziggler showed up, he didn't come alone. And the person he came with was not Mandy. You see Sonya Deville accompany him. I was like, oh, well, looky. What we doing here? That's what we doing? And she over here being all good, all valet-ish, whatever. Then afterwards, she tried to distract the referee. Dolph Ziggler cheated. Then you hear Mandy's theme song. Let me tell you something. That girl was, Sonya Deville looked at hella shook. Like, oh shit, it's on now. Mandy came down here with her gold attire. Somebody said she looked like a whole thick Slammy award. Yeah, because she was wearing gold. I was like, and she's thick, so I understand. Somebody on Twitter said that. I think it was like somebody from Deadass Girls podcast. Shout out to them too. Cause I was on Twitter, looking at the like reactions and everything like that. And then afterwards, these two girls wear that, and what happened was when Mandy ended up returning the favor, you hear Dolph Ziggler tell me, you ruined everything. Oh, I ruined everything. There you go. Take that for the team. Then Mandy Rose and I believe with Otis, they kissed each other. He picked her up, he carried her off. Happy ending. Beauty and the Beast. And then there was like this long paragraph from Tucker on Instagram and on Twitter. Thank you, Mandy, for making things right. Yeah, y'all gotta go and look at that. I'm not gonna get into it. Then, okay. Nah, I'm not even gonna get into that. Let me just talk about the Street Profits versus Garza and Austin Theory. Match was getting good. I was thinking that we was gonna have some new tag team champions, but Street Profits was like, hell nah, we not doing that. So they end up getting the win. But after the match was what dawned to me. Now y'all need to pay attention to Zelina Vega. Pay attention to her shoes. If she's not wearing heels like these, and her shoes are flat, her boots are flat, oh, she's going to get involved somehow. Somehow, after the match, she super kicked Montez. All of a sudden, you just see somebody running down the ring, and I said, oh, shit, that's Bianca Belair. You just kicked her husband. She about to give you the business. She straight give you the business. Garza and Austin Theory standing like, I don't want no parts with her. We see her at NXT, how she get down. No. So, with that being said, Zelina ended up getting the business. And then afterwards, they ended up walking away with the titles. Still. Then, now let's go ahead and talk about this match with John Cena and Bray Wyatt. I had some questions. I was sitting there like, what am I watching? I even went on Twitter and tagged Jeffrey from Jeffrey Live Show. Like, Jeffrey Show Live, like, bro, what am I watching? He couldn't even figure it out. It was just so weird. But then afterwards, he just wanted to eliminate John Cena. I was like, okay, cool. You want to eliminate him? Eliminate him. Cool. So with that being said, the Fiend ended up being the victor, and that's that. Now the match with Edge and what's that? Edge and Randy Orton. That was a little backstory right there. If y'all know, if y'all grew up on wrestling, y'all know what I'm talking about. Rated RKO, shit went left because Randy Orton felt some type of way. So now in the last man standing match, Edge won. He gave him what Randy gave him when he came back, the little concerto, and afterwards he embraced him after the match was over. So, there and there. Now, the match with Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre, I'm going to tell you this right now, that was a short match too. Because it was nothing but Germans, it was nothing but Suplex City, and then a lot of Claymores, and then after that, Drew McIntyre is a winner. Thank fucking God, okay? Congrats to Drew McIntyre, because this man came a long way. You hear me? Long way. So congrats to Drew McIntyre for winning the WWE title. Congrats to everybody who won. Even some people I was just like, okay, I'm gonna let you have that. In the match with Bayley and Sasha and Naomi and Lacey Evans and Tamina, Bayley still ended up retaining due to the help of Sasha Banks. But y'all gotta look into that because the way she helped her, But that's all I have tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and deuces and have a good night. Bye.